right, good morning. How you guys doing? Hope you guys like my new hairstyle. So actually yesterday I started working on a promotional video to kind of promote the channel and things like that. I decided to wax my hair. The only thing is I didn't actually finish everything till about 4 in the morning, so I was up late last night. And then I just fell asleep, so I didn't shower. And then I woke up this morning. I actually woke up at 7:30, so my eyes are kind of tired, but I don't know, my body and everything feels fine. So I figured I'll just pretend I had a good night's rest. But yeah, I was gonna shower this morning and then saw myself in the mirror and I just thought, hey, this is something different. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe you guys are tired of the same hairstyle every episode. But the back probably looks funny. I didn't look at my back, but I kind of know what the back of my head looks like when I wake up in the morning. That's right, I'll try to just stay front and center. So, I have a fun exercise for you guys. I created this exercise about a week ago, and I shared it in my beginner workshop. Okay, so I want to share it with all of you. This is to improve your strumming, your grooves. Okay, you know when you're strumming. Or you change it. Okay, so if you've seen the previous episodes, I know I mentioned before, I mention this all the time, you have to be able to feel the accents, okay? You have to feel it. You cannot look at the board and go down, down, up, down, 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 up. You know, you can't, it won't groove. You have to feel it. Your hands just do this, down, down, down. And you feel wherever the accent is. So I'm not actually thinking like down, up, down, up, down, up, okay? I'm just feeling the groove. So this is called the Strum Pattern Challenge. And if you guys can practice this or do this, I think it will help your strumming tremendously, okay? I'll be honest, it hasn't been proven because it's such a new exercise, but it makes perfect sense to me. So I would say go for it. Spend time on this, make sure you can do it. But let me explain how this works first. Okay, so the metronome.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
What
and 1
this says
and 2.
over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the measures. So measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4. In case you don't know what a measure is when you say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's one measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's two measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The third measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The fourth measure. Okay, so there's 4 measures, and the first measure means me. Second measure is break. Third measure means you, which means it's your turn to do something, even though you don't know what to do yet. And then the fourth measure is break again. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All together, when the metronome is playing, we're just gonna follow by strumming. I'm muting the strings. We're gonna go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it. Okay. When it's my turn, I'm gonna add in certain accents. And by adding the accents, I'm just gonna say the stroke. So for example, I might accent down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so it might sound like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, break. Okay, and during the break, it's your turn to try to remember, okay, what did he just do? Because when it's your turn, you're gonna have to repeat exactly what I said, okay? So, and then after you do exactly what I said, we'll take a break again so you can kind of reset, okay? So I'll do me in my regular voice and I'll do you in my low voice, okay? So when you hear the low voice, you know what you're supposed to do. Okay, so I'll get started. 1, 2, ready, me. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Break. Your turn. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Break. project is don't break time, okay? Don't break the rhythm with your right hand. And also try to say the correct strokes. So this is pretty much the game. All right, so I'll give you guys some time to practice. I'm gonna cut to the break, and in the second half of this episode, we're gonna try it together. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about what's gonna happen. I think all of you guys will have no problems if I use all downbeats. Like if I said 1, 2, ready, go, down, 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 break. I think you have no problem. Down, 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 break. My turn. Down, 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 break. Down, 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 break. Okay? It's the ups that you might have a hard time with. Okay, that's the most common. So anytime I say like down, down, up, you might have a hard time with that up. So you might go down, down, up, and then you're gonna break the pattern. Okay, so it's a really good exercise. Like I said, I want you to feel the beat, not actually read it, and this is gonna help you feel it. Okay, and what you're gonna realize is after a while, you're going to be able to, and think about this, if you cannot do it now, and after a while, you can do it. Wherever I put the accents, on any up, any down, wherever I put it, all of a sudden you can do it, no problem. What does that mean? What does it mean if you cannot do it now, but you can do it later? Because once you can say the accents, that means you can feel it. And once you can feel it, you'll be able to start accenting with your fingers, okay, without trying to force it, like down, down, up, down, okay, without forcing it, you can feel it. Up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. Okay? So this exercise, this challenge is to help you feel those accents, all right? So if you need time, you can actually stop, practice, whatever, but let's just get into it and let's do the challenge, okay? All right, so let's get the metronome going.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
So
4 and
play
1
along.
and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
This is actually 110 beats per minute, okay?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Later, as we go faster, it gets a little more difficult, and also it gets a little more difficult when I don't play the 1. Okay, so for now, I'm always playing the 1, right? I'm always gonna play the down and then do something else. Okay, later on it gets harder because if I don't play the 1, in your head you have to know like, okay, that's the 1, but I didn't play. And then when I do the other accents or the other strokes, you have to be able to know where I placed it. So it does get harder, but we're just starting off like this first, okay? I'll always play the 1.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
Okay,
and
it's
1
hard.
and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
1,
and 2
2,
and 3
ready,
and
go.
4 and 1
Down, up, down, up, down.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3
Your
and
turn.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Up,
and 2
up, down.
and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Down,
and
up, down, up,
3 and
up.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3
Your
and
turn.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Down, up,
and 2 and
up,
3 and 4
up,
and
up,
1
break.
and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Down, up, down, up,
3 and
up.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3
Down,
and 4 and
up.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Oh, sorry, we're just different. Try it again.
4 and 1
Down,
and 2 and 3
down,
and 4 and
up.
1 and 2 and 3 and
Your
4
turn.
and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3
Here you
and
go.
4 and 1
Down,
and
up,
2
down,
and
up,
3 and
up.
4 and 1
Break.
and 2 and 3
Your
and
turn.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3
My turn.
and 4 and 1
Down,
and
down, down, up.
4 and 1 and 2 and
Okay, so it's a pretty simple exercise. I think you guys know what to do. I think a lot of you are gonna have a hard time um, of doing this, playing along with me, okay? But you should keep doing it over and over and over until you can do it, because I'm pretty sure you will accomplish a lot with this. I actually, for me, being able to do this wasn't that difficult because I've been playing for a long time and I'm comfortable trying to feel the beats. I don't rely on trying to read the beats, right? But I've actually tried, just as a sample with some of my friends and family who can play a little, just the beginners. And yeah, any up I threw in there, they couldn't. My dad, he's all right. He can do like the down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down. I tried it with him. So I started simple and I went 1, 2, ready, go. Down, 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 break. And he did it good. He went down, 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 down. Break, that's good. And then I went down, down, up, up, break. And he went down, down, up, up, down. It was the funniest thing, but the upbeats are kind of hard, okay? And this is a good way to practice it. At least, I think it is a good idea to turn it into a challenge or a game, so that way you can either win or lose, okay? Because that's the hardest part about music, is that, there is no winning or losing, so it's really hard to improve. That's why a lot of people kind of feel like, I've been playing for a while and I feel like I'm not getting better. And they are getting better, they just don't realize how they're getting better and they don't feel like they're improving. Okay, so as long as I have a game or a challenge like this, you can tell yourself, I can't do it, it's too hard, but if you keep practicing, you're gonna be able to do it eventually, and then you're gonna say, oh, I am getting better. Okay, so creating these challenges are very difficult, but I think it's needed. I'm gonna try to spend more time into finding more challenges like this, okay? So this is the strum pattern challenge. Go for it, spend as much time as you need to get it. And I think this is really important. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. All right, I miss you guys. I have the whole day available today, so I'm gonna try to pop out as many videos as I can. I feel good, but like I said, I slept a little after 4 in the morning. I woke up pretty early, like 7:30, so I got the energy now, but I have a feeling maybe around the afternoon time I might need a little nap. But I'm gonna go and do what I can do. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, cheers.